Hello everybody, this is and we're going to talk about branding and creating your YouTube channel today. So a little bit of background to myself. I run 3 channels and I haven't actually done much branding because my goal was not to become well known on YouTube. It was just for me and my friends to get together and make videos, and so I've never put much time and effort into it, but as we gained attention, then it obviously became clear that, oh, maybe that's something I should have done. So let's talk about branding a little bit. So the first thing is you need to create a recognizable name. If you are going to stick to one cosplay or one fandom, then integrate it into your name, but otherwise choose something general so that later on, if you decide to add other cosplays or other aspects of your media usage, it's something that's broader so that your audience is not going to be confused and so that you can kind of market yourself a little bit better. Once you have your name down, then go into creating something called a mission statement. A mission statement's a good idea to do because what it does is it's a definition of what you want to do as far as your goals goes. So if it's just I want to cosplay and create videos with my friends, that at least is a starting point for you to go off of so that later on when you're looking back at your channel or when you're creating videos, you can go back to this is what I'm doing it for. With my channel, it actually came out of a very brief mission statement. So we had something called Operation Hitalia Group, and it was actually for panels originally. So our objective was to assemble a group that creates substantial bonds with each other and get enough recognition to capture the attention of others and get invited to conventions as special guests. But we planned to do that as a group for panels because our first panel was successful. But I basically took the objective that we created and then applied it to the YouTube channel where I do Hitalia videos, which is Operation Pecan. And I modified it a little so that I wouldn't necessarily want to be a guest at conventions, but I wanted people to want to continue cosplaying with us. So once you have your name and your mission statement, it's time to create a logo. Creating a logo is important because your icon on YouTube is the first thing people see when they click on things, unless you're in the recommended video search. You can also upload photos, and you're going to have to create a banner because YouTube wants you to be able to maximize business on your channel.
So one thing I have to say for sure is that the dimensions on YouTube are kind of weird. So you can make your cover art and icon fit a lot better by either getting them by typing in YouTube dimension on Google or going on to Google again and just typing in YouTube cover art converter, and that will essentially get you to a site that's going to help you play with the template that they give you, so you can upload your own photos and then kind of doctor them a little bit.
So make sure that you take lots of pictures, and it's a great way to also adjust things that you don't like on your cosplay or practice positions or practice getting together with your friends. So photo shoots are a really good idea, and it allows you to then take it and put it on YouTube and start your branding. And then finally, you want to cruise into the social media aspect, and that is how many mediums you're going to use to gain attention and to also communicate with your subscribers. So there are a number of outlets. There's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Blogger, you name it, it's probably out there. Make sure you choose 1 or 2 that you're most invested in, and then if you are going to have somebody else run them, like another group member, make sure you guys come up with a set of rules. So let's say you want your content on Tumblr to only be question and answer for cosplay advice. So obviously don't reblog something that's not related to cosplaying or references. Or, reblogging anything is fine, but maybe somebody's comfort level for what's not safe for work and what is safe for work is different. So those are things that you have to discuss with whomever else is in your group, unless you have sole control over it. And finally, once you create your brand, you need to stick to it. So unless you are doing a massive shift of changing your channel, people are not going to adjust very well to you being wish-washy about, oh, you're this person one day, you're this person another day, and then you're this person another month. Like, it's just, you need to stick to what you have, and that's for your pictures and your icon and your title, unless you are having a significant change in your group. So let's talk about how you would brand or create a logo. Best thing to do is honestly to go to Google, find something super simplistic in a stock image or an animation of sorts, and then use it on Photoshop or on Word or on Paint, like MS Paint, and modify it so that it looks like your mission statement or your group name. So let's say your name is Star Cosplay. So here's a star, then take the star and add maybe like a Sailor Moon bow to it. But, you know, because we can't do copyright stuff, instead of a moon, maybe put like a cat face. So there you go. You already have Star Cosplay, and that's your little logo. It's not super intense. It's not super hard. It's just something that's going to represent you, that people see it and they'll be able to take it and put it on anything that's associated with you later if you want to expand your brand. So yeah, that was the essentials about creating a brand and identity on YouTube and a presence so that people know who you are. You can always ask questions down in the comment section below, and I'll be willing to answer them for you. I'm going to try and get a video up real soon. And if you're curious about programs or where to attain them, like Photoshop and things like that, then definitely contact me as well. So have a great day, guys. Hopefully this has been helpful.